First Assassin's Creed game came out in 2007, and even though it was repetitive, it was a really good game. When it came out, it offered something I had never experienced before. Here I am, an assassin, using my hidden blade to kill various targets in the Holy Land, and since I always loved history and mythology, it grabbed my attention in an instant. Then Assassin's Creed 2 came out, and it leveled up everything from the first game and made it even more interesting, even though my favorite is Assassin's Creed 1, mostly because of nostalgia. But I noticed something familiar. I noticed a formula that began with the first Assassin's Creed game, and it lasted all the way to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. There are some key principles that make the game have the same formula. It's basically when you play a game from the same franchise, and even before you jump into it, you know what to expect, you know how to climb, you know how to fight, you know how to play, everything around you seems familiar. There are some new things, obviously every new Assassin's Creed game offered something fresh, is it a second hidden blade or hunting or whatever, but the formula stays the same, you just alter everything around it a bit more. Now, Ubisoft found a formula that gave us a new Assassin's Creed game almost every single year. Obviously, the formula went stale and people were angry, writing went down, bugs and glitches were everywhere, so something had to change. Now keep in mind, for as long as Ubisoft was getting money, the formula stayed the same. Well, with the Syndicate everything went sideways and Ubisoft said stop. I'm sure someone from the money sector said, look, we don't generate enough money anymore, something has to change. Old formula is dead, long live the new formula. There we got Assassin's Creed Origins, something brand new, something fresh, a new formula. Ubisoft took a break and started working on something fresh, because everyone that I know said it was something different, that it's not the same Assassin's Creed anymore, that Origins was indeed different, the change was good and game finally scored. Assassin's Creed Origins was loved by many, including me. Now maybe you don't like the change, maybe you love the last one, but my friend, the old Assassin's Creed is not coming back because Ubisoft is done with that kind of formula. Enter Assassin's Creed Odyssey, a new Assassin's Creed game coming out this year, and from the trailer it looks really nice, mostly because it's the same formula as Origins. Now I'm not saying that it's becoming repetitive, at least not yet. So far the formula is new, so there are many new things you can implement into it to be fresh for a couple more years. And this is what Ubisoft does, not just with Assassin's Creed, but also with The Division, Far Cry, and well, almost all of their games that come out every single year. And it's not just them, also other studios that make games like that need to have a base formula to be able to do that, because making a game is a huge process, and because you are obligated to release a new game every single year, the core formula has to stay the same. They find what works and they keep updating it. Again, it depends on how you blend that formula for every new game, since Far Cry 5 has the same formula as 4 and 3, but they managed to mix things up to be good. Same with Assassin's Creed. Because this new thing is gonna go for as long as they can add new things into it, and when it goes stale, they will ditch it and try something new. And they have to do it this way. When you have a new game coming out every single year, you can't really change that many things, the foundations have to stay the same. So what does this mean for the franchise and for Odyssey in general? Well, Odyssey is going to be a game which will either prove that the new formula is working and they will continue to push it, or the game is going to flop and they will have to change it again. When it comes to Odyssey, so far based on the trailers and everything we know about it, it does look beautiful and promising, but again, final product is what counts. Now, I also heard they added romance in the game, also you will be able to choose the character before you start, which is either male or female, and they are bringing back full-on sea battles. By the way, did you notice something here? Same base formula, new things added, old things make a comeback, like fighting on the sea from AC Black Flag, which is also one of my favorites. So this is how it goes: develop the formula and push it for as long as you can. It's either good or bad, hate it or love it. We can all agree that AC needed that brand new thing, because this is one of those franchises you can push for as long as you want, making up stories, setting them anywhere you want, and start building the game on it. I mean, I love the franchise. Yes, it did have its ups and downs, useless microtransactions and so on, but it lasted and will continue to last, since the only thing Ubisoft needs to do when they hit that brick wall is to stop and reinvent the game. Well, at the end of the day, it's up to them to decide if and when are they going to do it. It can either help or ruin their franchise. It's up to them to decide when they implement a new formula and ditch the old one. But that is how things work in the gaming industry of today. And that is basically all I have for today. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more Assassin's Creed, and tell me down below what do you think about this, what do you think about this new formula. And also visit me up on Twitter at LastKnownMeal for more info about Assassin's Creed. Stay classy everyone, and bye bye.